Hey, it's Agnes. I'm going to do another YouTube viewer request today. It's from Robin from Germany. She has asked, can you do a YouTube about strengthening your beliefs for a specific person? I have doubts and faith is shaky. Okay, that's a good question. I think a lot of you will relate to that. Strengthening beliefs does take work. What it takes work on is what goes on between your ears, okay? It's not allowing your brain and your mind to just wander around in limiting beliefs or in repetitive habitual thought patterns, which we've talked about before. So, you have to train your mind to think like a person that has a really good relationship and has a really good relationship with someone that you want to be with, okay? So that's working on your internal security, your internal confidence, you're assuring yourself, you're working on your own assurance, not looking for reassurance on the outside, which we've talked about, many times, about looking for outside reassurance through psychics or tarot readers or astrology or not saying that any of that stuff's bad, but once you start to understand conscious creation, doesn't matter what is going on out there through outside influences, because you are the creator from in here, and then you project that out and it becomes, as you know, a photocopy, and then the experiences then are created around you because of what you've projected, because of what you've assumed, because of then the law of attraction works after all the projections that you've done. So you can work on your doubts by being more conscious of what you think and using affirmations to change them, and working with I am. So anytime you have an I am that's negative, I am not good enough, I am not attractive enough, I am not loved, any of those things, you go, hang on a minute, that's the old stuff. Not interested in believing or thinking that anymore. You're more conscious of it, because once you get a negative feeling, you've been thinking some crap and some stuff that is totally of no value to you, okay? So you can use your feelings instead of trying to watch every thought, which will drive you nuts. Look at, okay, I'm feeling bad right now, so what the heck have I been thinking for the last hour? That will be how you identify it, okay? So then you go about systematically working on it. You have self-loving talk. You tell yourself the things you want to hear, that you're loved, that you're worthy, that you're successful, that you're able to have good relationships, that relationships are easy, rather than telling yourself relationships are hard and that you're no good at them. You start to change your thinking. Okay? Now, when you're really having a massive doubt attack or a faith attack about, is this ever going to work? I've been working on this for so long and my specific person's still way over there and I've got no idea what I'm, have to do to get there. You go back to self-love, okay? You forget everything and you work on your own self-love, your own security, because that is the foundation of everything. Once you get that right, everything hatches, because you are in the right place, the right zone for, it's like, fertile soil. Self-love is the fertile soil. And then everything you put in after that, like projection meditations to your person, visualizing and imagining end scenes, living in the end, living in the wish fulfilled, the technique from Neville Goddard, all that's easy once your self-love is good, because you believe when you're in self-love and strong self-love that you're worthy of it. So, yeah, do the foundation first. Always do the foundation first. If the foundation isn't there, just let all the other stuff go. Work on the self-love. Get yourself feeling at least an 8 out of 10. And you'll know, because, you won't have horrible feelings. You'll be having good feelings of appreciation, feelings of that you love your life, and that, you can think of things that you feel good about yourself, or about your job or your family or your friends or your weight or your health or whatever. If you're feeling kind of really good feelings about that stuff, then you know you're at least above the halfway mark, and then you can say, okay, how do I feel? Now I can do the other stuff in relation to the other person. So, oh yeah, what I was going to say was when you're really hitting a bad patch of doubt, do the self-love, but also you can do the Ho'oponopono prayer to drown it out, to dissolve the part of you that created this. So I will put the link for the Ho'oponopono down below. Again, the long 1 hour one that I used from Jason Stephenson, and also the short one that I did myself. So you can use those if you need a bit of, really wiping out doubt. Because if you say to yourself, don't have doubt, it's not going to help you. It's very hard to just stop having doubt when you're in the middle of it. It's easier to replace. Switch your focus from doubt to this, from doubt to this, from doubt to this, rather than I have to stop this, which never works. Okay, so Robin, thank you for your question. I think it was a very good question because a lot of people have got a lot of doubts and are looking for reassurance. I get a lot of emails where people are asking me to reassure them about their specific person, and I got a sign, and is this a sign, and all that stuff. So working on your own reassurance, I think, is really the key. Getting the confidence in yourself and getting the confidence in your ability to create, because at the end of the day, that's the stuff that needs working on your own reassurance. You're assuring yourself that you're loved, that you're good at creating, that you can attract what you want, including a specific person. This is the work you got to do, and you do it a day at a time, a situation at a time, and then you get better at it. Okay? Lots of love, and I will see you in the next one.